Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a while since we last talked. I basically messed up my laptop and I had to go and get a new one, and I lost a lot of footage, which is why I basically was crashing out and I didn't want to film anything. But I am back. I have my sister's laptop, and well, technically mine now, and I am motivated to start filming again. I have a bunch of reading vlogs I am filming, but I decided to do a little bit of a break in between a bunch of these reading vlogs, and I wanted to show you guys my crocheting. I recently got into crocheting. I started crocheting in I bought the stuff in like 2020, but I never touched it until now. And I only recently started getting into crocheting, and I started crocheting some tapestries. That's a niche I decided to stay in because I very much enjoy tapestries more than plushies. I like the way tapestry crochets, like crochet tapestry looks more than plushies. But anyway, I decided for the next week, so hopefully from this Sunday, because today is Sunday to next Sunday, I can show you guys what I crocheted every day. I did do a lot of crocheting back home, and that was what I did film, but like I said, I lost the footage for that, and I thought, you know what, that's okay, I'm going to film another video like that. So basically today is Sunday night. It is currently 7:34 p.m. and it is October 5th, and basically my friend's birthday is on October 7th, and I had promised her that I would crochet the logo of one of her favorite superheroes, which is, what's his name? Jason Todd, or the Arkham Knight, Red Hood. We are big DC fans, so we like to talk a lot about that, and she really loves Jason Todd, so I promised her I would make her a tapestry with Jason Todd's logo. I didn't find any patterns on Pinterest or on the internet that I really liked, so I ended up making my own pattern, and this is what it looks like. It is 100 stitches across and 50 rows up, and like I said, I am on a timestamp, time limit. I am supposed to get this done day after tomorrow, and I am currently 5 rows in. This is what it's looking like so far. It's all black. The first 7 rows are all just basically black yarn, and then we can start adding our red. My red is more of a maroon than it is a red, but it should still work out. And then I am in the middle of crocheting another piece for my sister, so after that is done, I'm like over halfway done with that. So once this one's done, I'll probably go back and finish that up and show y'all the final product. And if I have any black yarn left by the end of this project, then I do have a bit of a Halloween themed tapestry that I want to do, and that is all that I'm planning to do for this video. If I don't have enough black yarn and I don't end up getting black yarn, then you guys won't see the tapestry. You might just mostly only see the 2 tapestries or the second one is kind of like, one I'm working on for my sister is kind of small, but I still consider it a tapestry. But this one is proper like big size tapestry that I'm working on. So based on if I get black yarn or not, you guys will be seeing the last one, the third one. Sorry, there are a lot of people racing on these streets in the middle of the night, or late at night, not even night, it's evening time. But yeah, I am currently working on the Jason Todd logo, the Red Hood Arkham Knight logo. I am planning on getting 25 rows in, so that I end before I head to bed, and then tomorrow finishing 25 rows, and then because October 7th is her birthday, I'm going to be giving it to her then, hopefully. If not, then I'll probably be a day late, but we're not going to say that. We're going to try and finish it before her birthday. But yeah, this is the progress so far. I'll try to check in once I've started adding color in, but I just wanted to start off this video now. And yeah, I will update you guys when I have added some color in. So it's been 2 hours. I did take a break in the middle because my back I was hunching over a lot, so my back was starting to hurt, and also my wrist was also starting to hurt, so I kind of needed a break. And I was chatting with my friend, and I was getting some studying done. But I am back. I'm probably gonna crochet again. I'm gonna try and crochet halfway through, but if it doesn't happen tonight, there's no rush. But I did start the color change. We did 3 rows of color changes. I actually really like this pattern. I think I'll do more logos because there is just a lot of the color is concentrated in one area, and it's one solid block of color. So that kind of makes me really like, it's so easy to do. So it's pretty fun. Also, it is 100 stitches. So whenever I get 100 stitches right, I get so happy. And I'm actually, I mean, obviously we're only on the bottom part of the bat, but I'm really liking how it's turned out. I think it's gonna be pretty big, and she wants to hang it up, so I think it'll be big enough. I don't know if I will have the final product shown. I'll try to get a picture if I can't take a video of it, but so far I am on row 11. We have almost 10, it's 21, 10 plus 4, so like 14 more rows. And we have 14 more rows, and I think I can get this done by like 11 p.m. And then I am also like studying, like I'm taking breaks from studying to do this. So if it takes like 1 till 1 a.m. or something, then that's okay. I am going to try and finish this by tomorrow again, because my friend's birthday is day after tomorrow, and I don't want to have to give her birthday gift after her birthday. So she's also pretty excited. I did surprise her with one tapestry earlier this year, like before the school year started, but this one she does know about because I kind of did plan this. So she is excited. She is getting little sneak peeks here and there, but she's excited to see the final product soon as well. So I am really excited, and I'm going to continue crocheting. And I guess the next update I'll give y'all is when I'm at the halfway mark. I feel like if I end up doing the Halloween tapestry, I should time how long it takes me, because I'm not a fast crocheter because I just started, but I do think I can relatively finish projects relatively fast. So maybe if I end up doing another tapestry for this video, I will time myself, and we'll see how long it does take me. But yeah, I know it's literally nothing, but I am very happy with how it's turning out. So yeah, I will see you guys at the halfway point. Okay, so it is the next day. It's Monday, and it's currently like 7:38 p.m. I did not end up getting halfway through the tapestry like I thought I would. In fact, I think I'm on row 17. I was just really busy today, so I was not able to, get it done. But this is what 17 rows in looks like. Let me take that out. Almost 17 rows, I'm still in the middle. This is what 17 rows in looks like. It's starting to come together. I am gonna try and finish it. I mean, honestly, it's not that hard. I'm just procrastinating a lot, and my friend's birthday is literally tomorrow, so I need to stop procrastinating and finish this. But yeah, I am hopefully gonna update you guys at the halfway mark. Hopefully that's tonight. I do have an early morning class tomorrow, and so I am probably gonna take this on campus with me to work on it while I'm, free. But other than that, we are going to just continue crocheting until, this is the back side, but we're gonna continue crocheting until the bat logo is fully done. This is like that one last big block. Well, there's a big block, but then there are like little tiny details where there's like a red stitch here and a red stitch here, and like I think that's the next row. So I'm not excited for that. I don't like to switch colors often, but for the aesthetic I will. But yeah, we are going to try and finish this tonight. I hope I can. If not, like I said, I will feel really bad because my friend's birthday is tomorrow. And I know for a fact she's always like, you don't need to, you don't need to give it to me on my birthday, but I have put that pressure on myself that I have to give it to her by her birthday. If not, then I'll have to give it to her like the day after. But I am going to try and finish this. I'm not gonna give myself the leeway of thinking that I have time when I don't. So we're gonna try and speed run through the crocheting, and yeah, I'll see you guys at the halfway point. Okay, so it's been a few days and I actually was not able to get the tapestry done before my friend's birthday, but that's okay. She knows she's getting it, and I told her that I'll try to get it done by the end of the week. But honestly, I don't know, because I very much am busy with, life and school, so I don't want to, this is not my priority right now. But I did get over halfway through. I'm done with the increasing in rows, and now I'm like decreasing. So before you know it, I will probably get towards the ears and like finish up the tapestry. The next clip you see will hopefully be me finishing this tapestry. And I am really liking how it's turning out. It's looking really, really nice. I was scared that sorry, there are like a lot of cars, especially it's because it's a Friday night, but I thought I wouldn't have enough black yarn, but looks like I'll be able to have enough black yarn to finish this tapestry and finish the other tapestry I was thinking. That one's also going to be kind of like a short form content, real short sort of situation, because I I have a theme with that book, and I kind of want to like, with that tapestry, I have a book that matches with it, and I want to do like a read and crochet with me one. So you'll see the tapestry in this video, but you're also going to be seeing me crochet it and read a book with it around the same time. That's going to be on, again, short form content. But yeah, I am over halfway done with this, and I can't wait to finish it. Now that we're at the decrease part, it's like really super easy. I can't wait to be done with the color changing, and I can just do a few rows of black and then be done, because I know for a fact that my friend is gonna like really, really enjoy it. I probably will block it after it's done. I don't know. Usually my friend just likes to go and put this up on her wall like this, but I might block it a bit before I give it to her. We'll see. Hopefully I can get it done by the end of this weekend, but no guarantees there, because again, I am busy with school and I'm busy with life, and crocheting is not my priority, but it's just a fun little hobby. Maybe instead of doom scrolling, I can try and crochet or do something like that. But yeah, that is the update so far. I like how it's turning out, and hopefully the other one that I'm doing in this video is me also finishing up another tapestry. So that's like a few, like maximum 10 rows, so that's probably just gonna be like a short, small one. But let's hope and pray that I can finish it by the end of this weekend, because I do want to give it to my friend, because this is like, she's been anticipating this. She knows that I like am crocheting a lot, but like I said, school has been pretty busy, and not hard, but pretty busy, and so I don't really have that much time to crochet as much as I want. But we're gonna try and finish it, and then we're gonna try and finish the other tapestry, and then start on a new tapestry, because I found my niche. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I found my niche, and I really do like doing tapestries, so that's probably something I'm gonna stick with, because plushies look really hard, but I'm sure they're easy to do. But I feel like tapestries are pretty, and as someone who lives alone, I very much like tapestries better, because I can hang them around and my room looks a little less lonely. So so far I have not, probably one tapestry I've made is for myself, but even that my sister's been asking if she can take it, so I gave it to her. and she's asked for another one. That's for her. The next one that I'm trying to finish up is for her. So this last one that I plan on making is like the only one that is actually for me and for me to keep. So I'm actually really excited to do that one, and I'm going to try and finish up this tapestry by the end of this weekend and then give you guys an update on the final tapestry, how it looks like after blocking it and everything. But yeah, I am gonna continue crocheting. So it's been a while since we last talked. I did a lot of crocheting off camera, and I finally finished all the color changes. It's looking really good. The ears are kind of but I'm not too disappointed in that. Now I think it'll just look better once I have just a few rows of black. I have, I think, 9 rows of just black, and after that I'm officially done with this tapestry and I can finally give it to my friend. I really liked how it turned out and how it's turning out. I have another tapestry that I'm going to finish. I'm already like more than halfway through, so that's just, you're gonna see just a few clips of me finishing that up. And then the last one, I said I was gonna do like a Halloween tapestry, but I'm probably gonna go put that in another video because I have another video idea surrounding that kind of tapestry and theme. So I'm gonna put that in another video, but I'm gonna try and do another tapestry for this video. I'm gonna go and finish that one. That one's gonna be in a different video, and so it's gonna be having its own little time to shine. So once I'm done with that one, then I'm gonna, whatever is remaining, whatever yarn I have remaining, I'm gonna use that to make another tapestry, and that will be in this video. So very confusing, but y'all are just gonna see 3 tapestries, but I'm just doing a bunch of stuff in the middle here and there. But yeah, I'm done with the bat part, so no more red. It's only black from here, and I don't know why I thought I wouldn't have enough yarn. I have this much yarn left, so I definitely have a few more tapestries in this before I'm done and I need to get more black. But yeah, I can't wait to see my friend's reaction. But I'm gonna continue crocheting, and I'm going to show you guys the final product. Okay, so it's a little while later and she is finally done. This took an embarrassingly long amount of time to finish. I mean, not embarrassingly long. I was busy. I was studying, and that is my current priority, so I wasn't able to crochet for a long amount of time as I wanted to, but I was able to. I had a little bit of time today, so I was able to finish making her. She is much smaller than I thought she would be. I thought she was gonna be a bit bigger, but I'm not complaining. She's still good enough to go on a wall. I will be blocking it a little later before I have to give it to my friend. But this is Red Hood or Arkham Knight, Jason Todd, whoever, not whoever, but like he's known by multiple names. This is his logo, and I'm done with him. I definitely will probably not touch this pattern again. I made it, but I will definitely be taking a break from this big of a tapestry. It isn't even that big, it's just a lot of stitches. Maybe if I do more rows, it'll not be as bad as more stitches, but we'll see. I'm gonna now go and take a break because my wrist hurts, and maybe when I take another break from studying, I can finish up the other tapestry I was doing. But I'm gonna go back to studying. I was taking a little break, which is why I was able to get at least this last black row done. And sorry, my hook is rolling around, but I am done with her. She is done, and she is ready to be gifted and go to her new home. But yeah, I am done with this one, and now the few ones that I'm planning on doing are much smaller, and I honestly, like I said, I don't know why I was panicking about my black yarn because I have this much left and I definitely can make a bunch of other tapestries with this. So I'm probably gonna do a bunch of other smaller ones because the ones I'm making for myself are gonna go around my walls, and I want like smaller ones so I can like cluster them around. But we're gonna move on. I don't think the Halloween one, like I said, is not going to be in this one. It's going to be in another video where I have like a theme surrounding it, and you'll probably see that in that video and not in this one. But I do have plans for another tapestry for this video, but that's only going to be after I finish the Halloween one. But yeah, I have black yarn left. I am done with the Jason Todd's logo. Honestly, I feel like after this I might remake it for my own like self, but we'll see. I'm more of a Nightwing person, Nightwing and Batman. So if I ever get blue yarn, I might make Nightwing's logo because I like Nightwing a lot. I actually am a huge Batman person. I'm Batman and Nightwing, but I like the Wayne family, and I might just do Nightwing's logo if I ever get some blue yarn. But for now, we're done with Jason Todd's logo. We're gonna let this guy sit for a while before I decide to get the motivation to actually go and block him. But yeah, that is the update for this one. We're done with one tapestry out of the 3 tapestries I plan on making in this video. And maybe when I take my next break, I'll start or finish up the second tapestry I planned for this video. I'll show you guys that then. But yeah, I am really happy with how it turned out, and I can't wait to see her reaction to it. So it's currently a few hours later, and I'm taking another break from studying, and I decided to finish up the other tapestry I was doing. This is much smaller, but basically it is this hibiscus flower. As you can see, I've already gotten almost halfway through, and I just planned on finishing it up. I wanted it to match, this one's for my little sister, and she asked me to make this, so that's why I'm making this for her. I wanted it to match her room, which is pink and white. So I went and got yarn that was kind of in the similar color scheme as her room. So this is what our color scheme is. It's really cute. I really like it. And this is, let me take my hook out. This is what it's looking like so far. I've got to say I am very happy with how it's turning out. So I'm gonna spend the rest of my break finishing this up, and then maybe tomorrow or whenever not tomorrow, but whenever I finish the one tapestry I keep talking about, the Halloween one, I'm gonna tell y'all here, it's a Nightmare Before Christmas themed one. And after I finish that, then I will move on to the last one in this video. So you guys probably won't see me for a while, but fear not, because I will be back. But I'm going to finish crocheting this. It's very small, it's very easy to make, so I'm not too worried about not finishing this. And yeah, I'm going to continue this, and I will basically update y'all once I am done with it, because I can't really be like, oh, I'll update you after the color changes are done, because once the color changes are done, this whole tapestry is basically done. So with that being said, I'm gonna work on it, and I'm going to give you guys the final update. It is this was something I started like a few weeks ago, and I just put it on pause because I got really busy. But now that I have a little bit of free time, I can continue working on this and finishing this up, so that by the time I go home for the one weekend, I will be able to give it to my sister. So yeah, I'm gonna continue crocheting, and I will update you guys once I am done. Okay, so it's been a few days and I'm not sure if I showed you guys the final product of the Jason Todd tapestry I was doing, but I don't have it with me anymore. I gave it to my friend. And I think I did update y'all on the next project that I was continuing or finishing up. And that took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to finish because I was again swamped with school, so I did not have the time to sit down and crochet as much as I wanted to. But I did sit down and crochet today and I finally finished it. It looks really good. This is new yarn. I used the Red Heart yarn, and so it was much more stiffer than like the acrylic yarn that Walmart sells, like the generic brand one. If y'all have any yarn recommendations, let me know, because this is like I just started off and I am just using whatever is easily available. I don't go to Michael's as often, or I don't even go to Michael's at all, so that's why I use the Walmart brand of yarn. But if y'all have any yarn suggestions, let me know. But this is how it turned out. I am really happy with how it turned out. It looks much better on camera because I am looking at it from like through the light, and it like I can't see the flower as well, but on camera you can see the flower and it looks really nice. I am gonna go ahead and block this, and then like I said, this is for my sister, so I am going to give this to her the next time I go home. And with that being said, I actually chose the next tapestry project for this video is 3 colors, which is a new thing for me because I only did 2 colors up until now. But I thought I was gonna do my Nightmare Before Christmas tapestry before I moved on to this one, but I realized that the tapestry that I chose to do in this video, or chose to crochet, does not involve as much black and white as the Nightmare Before Christmas one has. So that's why I decided I was going to do that one first and then do the Nightmare Before Christmas one, because then I'll have enough yarn left over for that tapestry and I don't have to worry about not having enough black and white for this tapestry. So I think I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek. This involves this nice little teal color that I have, and then black and white. I'll show you guys the pattern in the next clip. All of my patterns except the Jason Todd one are off of Pinterest, so I'm probably gonna maybe link them down below, but they're very easy to find on Pinterest. So I have been working off of Pinterest except the Jason Todd one. Those, like I think around like 2 patterns that I've done so far are patterns that I've created, but other than that, we are going to move on to our last tapestry. I do want to start on it immediately because I feel like I have enough time today to actually you know, do some crocheting, so I'm gonna at least start on the 3rd tapestry. I might not finish it today, but better, you know, start it than never start it, and I am in a bit of a crochet mood. So I will get in the next clip, I will show you guys the pattern and we will get right to crocheting. So the next pattern I'm working on is this cute little orca pattern. I really do love orcas. I went to Alaska recently and I didn't see any orcas, but there was a lecture that they were giving about orcas during that trip, and I went and attended that lecture, and I have gotten a new appreciation for orcas. So I decided, as a little bit of a, you know, remembrance from that trip, I was going to crochet this cute little orca tapestry. And like I said, I don't have a blue, like a dark blue, because the other picture, that the other same pattern had a more dark blue, and this is like more light bluish, but I do have a teal, and I do think that it'll work either way. But this one is actually, I think, the first tapestry that I'm making for myself and not anyone else, so I'm actually really excited. It doesn't seem like it's too hard, and I am so ready to actually make it and have it hung up somewhere on my walls. But yeah, this is the pattern and I am going to start crocheting. I can't wait to actually see how it looks like done. But yeah, that is the tapestry, and that is going to be the last one for this video because I don't think I have it in me to make more tapestries. I do have more ideas, like I do have other requests from friends, but those are probably going to be off camera. And I don't know if I should start an Instagram for my crochet projects. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see my projects on Instagram, because I would love to share them. But yeah, that is, I'm gonna continue crocheting, and that's gonna be the last one in this video. And I think it is, I hope it's one of the best ones, because I love orcas and I love the little pattern. It like, I literally freaked out when I saw it on Pinterest. I was like, this is perfect. I have to make this. I have the colors. So here we are, and we are going to make it. And I will see you guys when I will give you guys, hopefully I can give you guys regular check-ins. I probably will see you guys when I've started the first color change, and then from there on, we'll see how often I update y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna go start crocheting it now. I know I said I would update y'all after I did the first color change, but I got a bit sidetracked. I was on call with my friends, and so I couldn't really update y'all. But I got a significant portion done. I started it, and I'm actually really liking how it's turning out. You can see the bottom part of the orca. It is, like I said, my first time doing 3 color changes, so it is a current big mess right now. But that being said, it's turning out really cute. This is like the small like baby orca, and then maybe once I finish this orca and I start like the other mom orca, the big one, I'll update y'all. But so far, this is what's happening. This has just been me continuously crocheting for a few hours, and I gotta say, I really do like the progress I'm making. It did take a lot of time to actually start because I kept messing up the stitches, so I had to frog it and redo it like 4 or 5 different times. But I'm really liking how it's turning out. It's turning out really cute. It is much smaller than, my hook fell, but it is much smaller than what I thought it was gonna be, but it'll still look really cute on my walls. I'll just have to add more tapestries and start looking at bigger tapestry patterns. But yeah, this is how it's turning out. It's turning out really cute, and I'll give you guys an update after I'm done with this orca and I start the next one. It's like 11:30 p.m. right now, but I finally finished the orca calf. Not as clean as I'd like it to be, but it is still pretty cute. I might have to like go through and find a way to clean it up, but I basically finished the baby orca. I feel like from a distance it looks fine, but you look up closely, it's a bit messy, but that's okay. I finished up the calf, and I am in this next row. We're gonna be starting the mother, or like the bigger orca, but I am too tired for that, so I am going to finish that up tomorrow. And yeah, really liking how it's turning out. It is smaller than I thought it was, but I also realized that it's probably because of the yarn I use. I honestly don't know what yarn is good for tapestries, so I feel like the bigger the yarn, the bigger the tapestry, you know? So I have to figure out what yarn would be good for tapestries. For that, I think it would be best if I went to a craft store or something. But for now, this size is still perfect. It's still good to me, for me, and I am going to call it a night, and I am going to finish this up tomorrow. So it is a few days later. I think the last thing I filmed was when we were at this really old, nice library. My friends and I really wanted to explore a lot of the older buildings here in town. So we saw this library as the opportunity to go and sit there, However, the problem was that it was pretty dark and it was really dusty, so we couldn't really see anything, and my friends' allergies were acting up, so we left pretty quick. But with that being said, I actually didn't get much done then. I did a lot of the crocheting off camera throughout, the last few days, and I actually did end up finishing it. This is what the final product looks like. I definitely think the bigger orca looks much better than the smaller one, but I'm not complaining. I This is my first time doing 3 colors instead of only 2 colors, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The only thing left to do is actually block it and then hang it up, maybe somewhere in the back here. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, with that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. I do have a few more tapestries that I have planned to do, but those are not going to be in this video because those are actually requests for other friends. So those are probably going to be in a later video, or somewhere on the internet. I will post it somewhere. If not, then maybe a picture here and there. But I am done for this video. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on this crochet journey with me. This is the first episode of probably all the crochet stuff I am going to do. But with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.